I've only had 7,930 people tell me to play this game. Now, if it gets to 8,000, maybe I might play it. Yeah, guys, just one more, I'll start doing it.
Hi everyone, it's wRAXX. Made a video a few days ago talking about my future as a content creator. Said essentially that I was disappointed in Diablo 4. I'm waiting for some real content to come through.
Dude, I cannot wait for that fucking video, man. Like, what's gonna happen if the Diablo 4 Season 2, like the event thing, or like the live stream, is like, yeah, so we made the do more damage. And now he's an uber boss. He's harder now. He goes invisible more. Like, dude, I'm so ready for that.
That may happen. I told you that I was going to start looking at the other ARPGs much more seriously. I have played Path of Exile. I went far enough to get my 4 Void Stones, I believe that they are, the Atlas tree.
There you go.
So
that's a lot.
I do have some experience in that game. But I had never played LASTEPOCH. And I have some fantastic news, honestly, mostly for me, but for you guys as well. LASTEPOCH is fantastic.
Wow.
This is a fantastic game. And I'm
Holy shit.
quite sure that there's going to be a lot of people down in the comments that say something like, I've been playing this game for years. I've been telling people for years to play this game and nobody listens to me. I'm going to have to agree with them. I'm very surprised that I have...
Unironically, McConnell was one of those people. McConnell told me to play LASTEPOCH in like 2020 or 2021.
Never played this before.
The background looks like that Elden Ring area.
Scheduled to come out in December.
You go down the road.
And I just think you have to try this game, man.
Crucible Knight.
If you like ARPGs, I think you have to try it. It's
free?
$35 on Steam. It's half the price of Diablo 4. And I think you're going to be very, very surprised by it. Let me explain it to you this way.
Okay.
So I picked a Rune Master that plays Frostclaw. So I'm level 90. I'm getting close to like 200 corruption. That's what it's called, corruption in the end game, which is kind of like your Greater Rift level, how far you are.
Okay.
That's not super far into the end game, but it's not nothing. And I am 100% sure that this character in this class is not what I will play again. It's just not my cup of tea. So it's not really the build that I would ever go for. And I'm still having a blast. How many games can you say that about?
I can say that about PoE. Sometimes, like, whenever I play a build, I'm like, you know, I guess I'll play through this, but, like, next time I think I'm going to do something else. Yeah.
Pick a class and a build that you don't want to play, but it doesn't matter, you have fun anyway. Which is why I'm so excited to make, I don't know, 100 different other builds. This is like the Rune Master Mage build. I'm sure there's some godly mage builds, like the Sorcerer and Wizard, which I love in other games. This particular one is not one that I'm going to play again. I'm almost certain about it unless they change it. That's how much fun I'm having.
Wow.
I am going to spend a good amount of time learning about this game, and I have been so lucky. There have been so many fantastic people that have been in my streams this last week watching me. I had more people watching me play LASTEPOCH than Diablo 4.
I believe that. Yeah. I believe that.
I can't tell you how many people watched me for a stream and they said, damn it, wRAXX, all right, I'm going to spend $35, and they start blasting. I'm not going to get into any specifics about this.
I saw the idle system that this game has, and if it is the way that I think it is, that's really cool. Like, I really think this is cool.
About this game right now, but I want to tell you just basically...
Sadly, it looks ugly. You know what this game looks like? It looks like Path of Exile in 2016.
I like it so much, and then I'm gonna continue to draw upon the knowledge. There's some LASTEPOCH devs in my stream. Some of them are pro players in like PoE and WoW, and now they're designing LASTEPOCH. I think that gives them a big advantage.
That's insane.
Some of the systems that they're building. It might take another week, multiple weeks, maybe another month of blasting. But I'm gonna try my damnedest to learn everything about this game, and I'm gonna make some beginner guides for you. which are really going to accelerate your progression. Now, in the game itself, it has like the best search function ever. You just open up the help guide and you just press G for guide.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad. Like a lot of Korean games have this. Like Black Desert has this. Lost Ark has this. I really appreciate stuff like this, like an actual game guide or a codex or something like that. I'm gonna be honest. I think PoE should have this. Maybe this is an unpopular take, but I think PoE should have it. Should be in game.
And earlier today, I got a debuff called Glancing Blow. Type in glancing, boom, tells you exactly what it does. This is the way that the game works.
Need 15
Let me
different
just run you through a
codexes.
couple of things. Let me try to sell you on this for 2 seconds. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. Nobody told me to do this. I'm doing this completely on my own. Infinite stash tabs. Infinite
What?
stash tabs. You click the plus sign, you buy it with in-game gold, which is very easy to acquire. Look how many stash tabs I have. This is where I just dump all.
But what it like so? But what happens if you have to load somebody else's stash tabs whenever you go to your stash, and they have a bunch of stash tabs and it crashes your game? Like that's not possible, guys. This has got to be. He's got to be lying. What's the catch? Yeah, like I mean, does it crash your game? Is it like there's got to be something.
My gear. All the uniques, all the legendaries, you can save them. I have 4 tabs of them already.
Wow.
I only made 1 character and I had no idea what I was doing. All of your idols for.
Let me see what these idols are. 2 vitality, void resistance, armor, cold. So these are kind of like the same power as. But these don't really seem like they're that strong. Maybe some of them are. Yeah, 11% ignite seems really good. I don't know. They can be? Yeah, I bet it probably depends. The bigger ones are probably stronger.
For arranging here, let's say you like rearrange your gear and you're missing poison resistance. You can just type poison res, and there's a search function, by the way. You can look at it through all the tabs right here. Oh, here's everything with poison resistance on it.
Isn't that crazy? I wonder why other games don't have this. Isn't that nuts? Wow.
And then the set items, and then the exalted items. Infinite stash space with the search function. LASTEPOCH has the best loot filter.
Holy shit! So it has it's got a built-in loot filter that you can decide.
Understand already, and it has a good hierarchy system, where any rule at the top supersedes a rule at the bottom. So you might say at the bottom, excuse me, hide all white and blue items. White and blue items suck. But at the top, you could say, if you find this one specific blue item that's perfect, you can recolor it and capitalize it and show that to me when that drops. Otherwise, I never want to see it. And they've done a good job of making the lower tier items valuable.
Okay.
That's crafting system. The crafting system, do I have anything?
PoE does this too. You can find blue items and yellow items that are very valuable. Well, I guess yellow items, obviously, but even blue items.
No secret is
when you go in here with the forging potential, how the ranks of this, sealing things, combining it into legendaries, upgrading, having a chance to crit, having a chance to manipulate
I want to move it down so you guys
something
can actually see this.
with glyphs and with runes, and learning exactly how to use these to maximize your potential. It's very easy to understand for a beginner. There's many levels to it for a pro player too. It's just the godliest items you can possibly get. Every single skill in the game, follow me here, every skill has an entire skill tree. Every skill in the game has an entire tree that you can build into to customize your skill. Imagine this compared to Diablo 3. Diablo 3.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
You have a Frostbolt or something. and it's got 5 or 6 runes that
Six,
you
I think.
choose, and that's it.
Yeah.
In this game, you pick 5 skills and you build an entire tree out of them.
Holy shit.
Not to mention, you have your base.
Do the
I've got
like
all
unique
kinds
or
of
legendary
connections.
items in this game change the way that skills are used as well, like Diablo? Oh wow.
Your base class is a mage, then you ascend into something else. I chose Rune Master.
Spellblade,
Then you have
that sounds
other
cool.
base trees too.
Holy shit.
Might seem overwhelming. It might seem like, oh my god, here's PoE again. It's super overwhelming.
I think this game is more like this game is. If you think PoE is too complex and Diablo 4 is too simple, you should probably try this game out. And I don't think like more complexity is good for a game always.
Much
Yeah, it
easier
is
to
the middle
understand than PoE. I played PoE, and I'm not the world's expert at PoE, but I played it. I mean, and the games are fun, man. It's just a fun game. There's so many things to do in the monoliths.
Holy shit, what's this?
The end game system. There's different ways that they built in to make sure that you might want to farm one monolith over and over and over to target farm. Remember target farming? And target farm something that you
No,
might...
I don't remember that. What is so target farming? What is that? Is that like? So are you saying that like if you want to get an item, you can just farm for that item specifically? What? No, no. No.
You really need.
No.
And as you play in that monolith, you build the corruption, and you want it to be corrupted because it gives you more loot.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
It's
you
like
might
map
say,
mods.
okay, well, if I'm farming in the Reign of Dragons, which is actually what I did until I got this thing, which I really needed. Okay, so I did that. Once you farm there enough, you might say, okay, well, I built all the corruption in the Reign of Dragons. Now when I go into something else to go farm something else I need, there's no... I'm starting at 0 corruption, right?
Right.
They even thought of that. They built in mechanics, catch-up mechanics, where it scans for your highest level of corruption and tries to catch you up to that in the different monoliths that you're farming.
Wow.
I am sure that there's probably a lot of bugs in this game. There's probably problems.
So they
in
don't
this game,
intentionally
just like
waste
any
your
other
time.
game. It's been in beta forever, and it's supposed to come out in December. But I have to tell you, I am so impressed by this game. This game is way better than I thought it was going to be, and I would encourage you to give it a try. Why not?
Okay.
It's only $35, and
Okay.
maybe you can wait. Maybe I can release like some gameplay videos and stuff, or some starter guides. But this game's coming out soon, and I think
It is. I think they're on like patch 0.9 right now, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. What game is this? This game is called Last Epoch. I plan on playing it.
world is going to be a bit surprised. I think it's going to be surprised how good it is, especially from a smaller gaming company. This can only be a good thing, because this is going to set the bar pretty high. It's going to set the bar pretty high for Diablo 4's future updates.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, Final Fantasy and Lost Ark set the bar pretty high. Is WoW trying to meet that bar? Yeah.
Path of Exile 2.
The shit eaters.
I'm guessing the team has already looked at Last Epoch, but they got to be looking at this and be like, all right, well, you have to deliver a product as good or better than this. That is not easy to do, because they're doing a pretty damn good job. So I give massive credit to the Last Epoch team. Not sponsored. Nobody paid me to say this. Might have to look into this, guys, because it's pretty damn good. Anyone that has experience with Last Epoch, you hated it or you loved it, post down below, give your honest opinion of it, and let's see if the comment section reflects my initial thought.
Okay.
Tomorrow, one thing that happened, I didn't even know this happened. People are telling me that this weapon that I found is literally like the godliest thing for the class I wanted to make, Void Knight. So I'm going to make a spin to win Void Knight with this weapon.
That's smart.
Apparently I got the ultimate weapon. And apparently to get legendary potential, a unique can roll with no legendary potential or 1 to 4.
This one has
Apparently
one.
getting an Apathy's Maw with any legendary potential is insane. So tomorrow I'm making the Void Knight, and we're going to put this thing on, and we're going to see how badly we destroy the game. But I really miss these moments, man, where
you're excited to play the game and you think about the game outside of playing the game. Like, that has always been my benchmark for is the game good or not. Am I thinking about the game whenever I'm not playing it?
A really godly item, you're like, oh my god, I'm going to go make a Void Knight now.
The potential.
I mean, where do these experiences, where do these moments go?
So it's not like it has like set things like the unique.
Kind of like finding a Thunder Fury on, or building your Thunder Fury, or getting a Warglaive drop on Illidan.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking here. Last Epoch, pretty good. I want to see what the comment section says. I'm already predicting it's gonna be insanely positive.
Yeah, even people in my chat are being really positive already. Look at this. Holy shit. Let me go back here. I'll read some comments here. Please just start playing this game myself. I'm loving it. It's proper, addictive video game fun. Also, the quality of life is insanely good. As you say, it sets the bar that every other new game in this genre. I mean, I think that's amazing. Holy shit, man. Their CEO actually chats in the in-game global chat. Yeah, like, I mean, that's what Yoshi P does with Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, he's not the CEO of the same thing, right? That's amazing. Yeah, I'm really glad to see this. I mean, I do want to try the game out. I should probably buy this game so I can, like, get ready to play it. Like, I think I'll probably... I don't know yet. I'll probably play, like, the new Diablo 4 season for, like, the first couple of days. But after that, I don't really know... Like, I'm not really planning on doing, like, level 100 unless they add in, like, a lot of, like, really, really cool bosses or something like that. Why? Oh, I mean, just to try it out, to see what it's like. That's it. I know there's a lot of people that watch me and they want to see what I do with Diablo 4. That's why my Diablo 4 content's really popular. So, like, yeah, I'll play it for a couple of days, and if it's enjoyable, I'd play it more, and if it's not, I say, fuck it, I'm not going to play it anymore. And that's it. So if I